In this video, we're going to take a look at how you can adjust the global form styles for your subscribe form. So we can see at the moment all the input fields on our form, they look the same, with a white background and a black border with a slight rounded corners. From the styles menu on the right hand side, we can discover how we can set the default form style to change the look of these on all the various form elements on our field. So if we navigate here to the form elements section, we can see that all inputs are going to be 256 pixels wide, so we can adjust this. And as we do, we can see the input fields are getting wider or smaller. You can also adjust the height if you wish the boxes to appear bigger, or decrease them if you wish to appear smaller. At the moment, we can see they're center aligned. Perhaps you want them on the left hand side, or on the right, or alternatively back in the center. At the moment, we can see our form elements have got a bluey black border around the outside. This is set here. Here's our border color. So we could change this if we wanted to a grey border. And you can see that's updated and the border's now gone lighter. Here we've got the border size. At the moment it's 2 pixels thick. So if we bump this up a little bit, you can see this is getting bigger, and also we can bump it down to a smaller, thinner border. The rounding element specifies the rounding corners on input fields. So at the moment we can see this has got a rounding of 4 pixels. Let's try increasing this. As we increase this, we can see our input fields on the left hand side have got more of a rounded corners now. Again, we can take this down to the desired level. And the background is the background colour of the input fields. So at the moment this is set to white. If we wanted to, we could give this a light grey. But perhaps let's set this back to white. This is the default font face that your input field would appear in. So at the moment it's in Helvetica. If we wanted to, we could change it to something else, say perhaps Century Gothic. And you can see now the labels have adjusted to Century Gothic. Alternatively, we can set this to any font from the list here. The input colour and label colour specify the text colours inside the input field. So the label colour is the default text that's inside the field. So we can see here the default text for here says name. We can change it perhaps to something brighter, in orange. So now our default text is in orange. The input colour specifies the colour of the text that will appear when they start typing in this field. And also we've got our font size here. At the moment this is set to 15 pixels. We could bump this up if you wish it to appear bigger, or again, decrease it for a smaller font size. And finally, we've got the style of the font that will appear inside the fields. So we could put it in bold for a bit of a heavier appearance, italic, or even underline. You can toggle these buttons on and off as desired to find the perfect suit.